What's up, TV fam? Welcome back to TV Nation. It's your girl, Taiwana.
And your boy, Vaughn. And we are back on the scene, back on the set with another video for y'all. Y'all, it is the fall season. And we are going to be trying out something that I didn't even know was popular. So, this is a pumpkin pie from COSTCO. Apparently, Costco's pumpkin pie is extremely popular. I didn't even know that. But, look at this big ass pie, y'all.
It's huge.
That's what she said.
And it's only $5.99. So I guess this is like Starbucks, what is it called? Pumpkin spice latte. Everybody goes pumpkin crazy in the fall. So we want to try this thing out. So let me let y'all get a look at it. And there it is. Look at that pie, y'all.
Looks good. Why do you say it's like Starbucks pumpkin spice latte?
Because it comes out every fall and people go crazy for it.
How you know people go crazy for it? I'm just curious.
This?
Yeah.
Because that's what the articles say that said that this is popular.
Oh. Sure. Dang. That's huge.
That's what she said.
Oh, Lord.
All right, y'all, and we got some whipped cream we're going to put on this thing.
Almond Ready Whip. Non-dairy almond milk Ready Whip. I'm going to first taste it without any whipped cream.
Oh, look at that.
It looks so good. The texture just looks amazing. I've always loved pumpkin pie. I like pumpkin pie more than I like sweet potato pie. So y'all might want to take my black card for that. I don't know, but I've always liked pumpkin pie. I've never been a sweet potato pie kind of person. What about you?
I was just about to say, y'all, I'm a southern boy. We never even had pumpkin pies growing up. I'm all about the sweet potato. And more sweet potato casserole than sweet potato pie. But we're going to give this a taste. Let me go ahead and get some of that stuff.
What stuff?
Yes.
You don't want to taste it first without it?
I don't have to put this all over the pie.
Oh. It's good. I taste it, y'all. So good.
Y'all look at that. You know you want some.
Y'all, I love anything pumpkin. That's my weakness in the fall. It's so delicious. I did have sweet potato pie growing up. I just didn't like it that much. So when I started making pie, buying pie for my own family around holidays, it was always pumpkin, and they loved it.
Not making, but buying.
I ain't never made no pumpkin pie. Now I'm going to add some of that whip.
Now before y'all run off, I got a story for you. I got a joke for you.
Hey, I got a plate for you over here if you want some. It's delicious.
This is good.
This is so good. If you got a Costco and you like pumpkin pie, this is really good.
So those of you who are Sam's Club members instead of Costco, do they have something like this? It might not be a pumpkin pie. It might be something else that they have in the fall. But yeah, this is good.
This is good. All I need is some cool weather outside. The smell and the taste, it's just giving fall, y'all. But we got like 90-something degree weather outside in Houston. So we got to get the fall feel some kind of way.
So y'all check this out. This is a long joke, y'all. It's a story. So hold on. The Smiths had no children and decided to use a proxy father, a surrogate father, to start their family. On the day the surrogate father was to arrive, Mr. Smith kissed his wife and said, "I'm off to work. But don't worry, the man ought to be here soon." About half an hour later, just by chance, a door-to-door baby photographer rang the doorbell, hoping to make a sale. "Good morning, madam. You don't know me, but I've come to..." She interrupted him and she was like, "Oh, no, don't need to explain. I've been expecting you." So he was like, "Really? Well, good. I made a specialty of babies." "That's what my husband and I had hoped," she said. "Please come in, have a seat." "Just where do we start?" asked Miss Smith, blushing. Leave everything to me. I usually try 2 in the bathtub, 1 on the couch, and perhaps a couple on the bed. Sometimes the living room floor is fun too. You can really spread out. Bathtub, living room floor? No wonder it didn't work for Harry and me. Well, madam, none of us can guarantee a good one every time, but if we try several different positions and I shoot from 6 or 7 angles, I'm sure you'll be pleased with the results. I hope we can get this over quickly, gasped Miss Smith. Ma'am, in my line of work, a man must take his time. I'd love to be in and out in 5 minutes, but you'd be disappointed with that, I'm sure.
This is crazy.
Don't I know, Mrs. Smith exclaimed. The photographer opened his briefcase and pulled out a portfolio of his baby pictures. This was done on top of a bus in downtown London. Oh my God, Miss Smith exclaimed, tugging at her handkerchief. And these twins turned out exceptionally well when you consider their mother was so difficult to work with. I lost my place. The photographer handed Miss Smith the picture. She was difficult? Asked Miss Smith. Yeah, I'm afraid so. I finally had to take her to Hyde Park to get the job done right. People were crowding around 4 and 5 deep, pushing to get a good look. 4 and 5 deep? Asked Miss Smith, eyes widened with amazement. Yes, the photographer said, and for more than 3 hours, too. The mother was constantly squealing and yelling. I could hardly concentrate. Then darkness approached and I began to rush my shots. Finally, when the squirrels began nibbling on my equipment, I just packed it all in. Miss Smith leaned forward. You mean they actually chewed on your equipment? That's right. Well, ma'am, if you're ready, I'll set up my tripod so we can get to work. Tripod? Mrs. Smith looked extremely worried now. Oh, yeah, I have to use a tripod to rest my cannon on. It's much too big for me to hold while I'm getting ready for action.
Oh, Lord.
Ma'am? Ma'am? Good Lord, she fainted.
Oh, my goodness.
Yes. You needed more?
What was the joke? Alright, I get the joke.
The whole story was a joke.
There was no, in joke.
There was no punchline.
No,
the whole
but there's supposed to be.
Why do I have to explain this?
There's supposed to be an in joke, like a.
Oh my God.
So she didn't know he was a photographer?
Bruh.
Y'all. You asking that like seriously? Obviously she didn't know that was the photographer.
Mm.
The surrogate father was supposed to be showing up after the husband.
I got that part, but during the story, you were referring to him as a photographer.
But she didn't know that was a photographer.
Mm. That's crazy. Oh.
It's quite good, y'all.
It is so good.
So how many of y'all have had the COSTCO pumpkin pie? I actually have never even seen a pie this big, y'all. Have you?
Mm-mm.
We can reuse this.
Yeah, I know. I was looking at that. I was like, oh, that's something we could keep and reuse.
Ghetto.
No, it's called recycling.
Is that what it is?
Hmm.
Did y'all have butter bowls? What do you call them? Butter bins in the refrigerator filled with who knows what?
We did. I remember having some of those. I never did that with my kids, with my family, but I remember being a kid and they were, what bowl did I use that we recycled?
I opened up a butter bowl one time and saw spaghetti sauce.
Somebody must have brought that to my house because I don't do that. I don't do that.
Who would just bring that to your house? Oh, they brought y'all some spaghetti, but they brought it in a butter bowl?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That wouldn't be enough for all of y'all.
That had to have been the situation because I didn't
trying
do
to say
so.
she wouldn't have done that, y'all.
I wouldn't have because I would have forgot what it was and it would just sat in there. I like to use, now y'all know this, Kaden, you know, I will put the whole pot if it could fit. That way I know, or clear bowls, or clear Tupperware. Otherwise, it was sitting there and I'll forget all life. Because if we don't see something, it's out of sight, out of mind. We don't remember we have it. It goes uneaten. I don't know why.
I don't understand that, y'all.
Why don't you understand that? So you remember everything that you have in your refrigerator?
Yeah, any leftover stuff, it ain't that much stuff. So I know, oh, that's that spaghetti we ate yesterday.
Only if we're eating it the next day.
Or if it's a takeout thing, oh, that's that Olive Garden that I didn't finish yesterday or 2 days ago, whatever.
But what if we go grocery shopping and we get stuff? And you know how we put like some stuff in a little drawer at the bottom, whatever, and you don't know we have certain fruits or snacks. You remember it's there?
Now, that's one thing I have been doing lately, y'all, is if I buy fruit and I put it in the drawer, instead of putting it in the fruit basket we have on the table, I forget that it's there.
See?
But what's funny is I didn't used to do that. I used to remember, oh, we got apples in there. Oh, we got whatever.
How you remember?
Because I don't know.
If I don't see it, I'm not going to remember. It's like, I don't know, I had that issue with everything, like my makeup, clothes, bags, shoes. Like, I'm trying to organize my stuff differently because I have so many things that I don't use because I don't see it. I remember that I have it, and I'll be like, oh, I should have worn this, I should have worn that bag or whatever, those shoes. But because I don't see them, I don't reach for it. So anybody else like that? Y'all, I forget y'all have stuff, y'all don't see it. Because I know I do. So after the fact.
Also, y'all, and I've been doing this since I used to do this when I was growing up. Now I just remember. If I got hungry at night or something, I would like look in the refrigerator, like, let me see what we got. So I would look through the drawers, look on the shelves, look in the cabinets, whatever. Now I just remember most of the time. So I don't have to check and see what we got. I know what we got for the most part. But the fruits, I'll be forgetting them lately.
You say that, but we go to the grocery store and we come home and put up groceries, and we done bought something we already have at home. Sometimes we have multiple of whatever the item is. We've done that.
In ingredients, yeah. Like some kind of sauce or something like that. But I'm talking about, like, if I'm looking for something to eat, I know we got lunch meat in there, or I know we got hot dogs in there, or I know, that kind of stuff. I may not know we already got a pack of spaghetti.
No.
Because I'm not going to be looking for that at 9 o'clock at night. I also made some pumpkin muffins today, but I ain't going to show them to you. I'm gonna show you. I need to make them again, because one of the things I discovered when I first started making them was, I call myself being healthy doing this. I would use half almond flour, half regular, all-purpose flour.
You did that last time?
And they came out perfect. If they came out perfect, yeah.
Oh.
I messed up one time and didn't have no almond flour, but we had coconut flour for some reason. The coconut flour didn't work. They don't fluff up and puff up. They just look like a crumbly mess. They still taste good, but I got to remember not to. Actually, I already threw the coconut flour away. But next time I make them, I'm going to bring y'all along with me. We about to sign off. And y'all go ahead and do that crazy YouTube stuff, and we will catch y'all on the next one. T&V Nation, out.
Bye.